Hey everyone, what's up? Here we are, episode 14? 14, right? Well, either way, if I've got that wrong, it is the final episode of the Wrath of the Lich King Heroics. We are about to enter Halls of Reflection. Me and Jaina, that's all that's left. Everybody else is dead at this point. It's just Jaina and my team. This is, this instance was quite the killer. These three instances, they're short. This one especially is pretty short. But they are rough. And they were very rough. Well, they're less rough these days. But they were much rougher back in the day. I remember that. I may have to reload my UI again. Something seems to go weirdo with my UI when loading in and out of these instances. If it even wants to load at this point. Looks like the games have frozen. No, they're still going. Still reading frame rates here. Something is not happening, though. Something is not happening. We'll be back in case there's technical difficulties. We'll be back. Okay, so we're back. We're back. It was a connection issue. I got disconnected from the server. It just sat there until I got disconnected. It was not a frame rate weirdo graphics problem. It just kicked me off the server. So it was probably the Lich King. He probably had a hand in it. He saw how powerful I just blasted right through the Forge of Souls and the Pit of Sauron. And here we are. We're on his doorstep. I do need to rebuff. There's my buff button. Just for you guys. Just for you guys. Actually, let's make sure that I still have my weapon imbues on. I do. Fantastic. So I totally forgot what I was saying before this. Probably something about how it was a short and difficult instance. But you can speed through there's like a whole RP scene here, but you can pretty much speed through it. The first portion of this, well, actually probably most of this is not really going to be all that exciting the way that I go through it. The right way to go through it is, well, we'll sit here and we'll hang out for a moment. Look this way, guys. We'll watch the Lich King and Jaina just kind of hang out and talk back and forth, you know, chit-chat. And then he calls out two of his general guys. I don't know if they're actually generals or not. We'll see in a moment. Here we go. No, they don't have any. They don't have any title to them. But what they're going to do is they're going to call out a bunch of other undead. And the undead are going to be like mages and hunters and rogues and healers, priests, and stuff like that. And you can see they're going to call like one from each section to fight me. So what kind of needs to happen is I come into the corner so I can line of sight everything. You can call it like a cheap way of, you know, coming at this, but it's really the most efficient way to come at this. Otherwise, I'm going to be running around like a chicken with my head cut off out there, trying to gather everything up. Now it starts off slow. You can see I only got three ads that time, but I'm going to throw it on a consecrate. But eventually more will begin to pile up. Eventually we'll start getting... Whoa! What's going on here? Where's the... Holy jeez. Yeah, see, I can still die. Don't think I'm in... Even though my guild name is Impervious, don't think I'm impervious to all damage. Who's next? Where's the priest? Come here, priest. Come here. Come back here. Come back here. We need you to get in line of sight of the mage as well. Footman, rifleman. The rifleman's going to try to CC somebody. The footman is typically the least dangerous, in my opinion. In my opinion. Next. You can see there's waves here at the top. 5 waves, and 5 waves, and then we fight the first boss, which is Falric. He does some damage, but it's not really too crazy. The mercenaries are also very difficult to deal with. They do a lot of damage as well. They're the rogues. And they will shadow step your guys. and do lots of damage. So here's Falric. And what he's going to do, he's more like the tanky guy, whereas Marwyn, is that this guy's name? Yeah, Marwyn is the like the Fury Warrior. He's a dual wielder over there. This guy is going to he's gonna put a horror. He fears everybody, but it's not like a cleansable fear or anything like that. It's a horror that lasts a few seconds if he's even gonna get it off. I'm gonna let him get it off. There we go. Hopefully this won't kill me. Oh, it's a dot. It's a dot that hurts a lot. But I just pushed through that because I knew he was gonna die. And we got that, and we got. Where's my priesty spell? No priesty spell. I don't know why I can't use my AoE heal. They do give you a few moments to rest and chill out between each of these pulls. Actually, I'll switch sides now that we're going to be doing Marwyn. Same routine for this half. He's going to call 4 to 5 guys this time per group. And I only have to kill 5 more waves, but that's pretty much it. This is actually pretty rough. A lot of people, I remember being, a lot of people bitching about the WoW community is always bitching about something, right? About the pug groups that would come in here with the Looking for Dungeon. Through the Looking for Dungeon tool, they were just terrible. Just absolutely terrible. These were instances that were very, very fun in terms of difficulty. And if you didn't come in here with a group that you could communicate with, it was difficult. It was definitely difficult. I'm not going to, there's no sugarcoating to go on this. These were tough instances. These were definitely tough instances. And here's the priest. We definitely want to kill this priest. Come with me. Come with me over here. We got the rogue. We'll get the rogue first. He's coming up first. Okay, who else we got? Where's the mage? Here's the mage. Typically want to get rid of the mage, the priest, and the rogues first. The hunter after that, because the hunter can CC. The hunter can throw down a frost trap, which then, of course, slows everybody down. And the footmen, I don't think the footmen do anything too difficult. So see, the problem is when the melee stick their head out, then all of a sudden the casters jump on them, and I can't gather them up. Like this hunter over here, he picked somebody to fight. He picked. There we go. Okay, one more wave, or yeah, one more wave. I guess they kind of count as, oh, why did I do that? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Kill the mercenary. Kill the mercenary. Lay down to consecrate. Kill the mercenary, then kill the priest. Oh. Then the mage. And then, oh, see, the mage does mirror image. And that's that. And here comes our buddy Marwyn. Whoa, okay, buddy. Just stay focused on me. I don't really remember what this guy does. I've been here a few times, obviously, but I don't really remember what this guy does. Does he? I think he horrifies everyone as well, but I guess I can't be sure. It doesn't look like he... Oh, somebody died. Good Lord. What did I miss there? Okay, it doesn't really matter who loots that. Did he not drop any loot? What are you doing? Loot him, but only kind of loot him. Let's rebuff. Look at that button. So convenient. I'm so glad I implemented that. And she's a ghost wolf. Must have hit the wrong key binding. All right, moving right along. Those guys are done. This guy is not going to do what he's supposed to do unless I wait forever. What normally happens here is this guy, he's kind of like a mini boss. I don't know, he doesn't drop any real loot, but he does have some very unique mechanics. He will he'll call like mirror images of yourselves, of the entire party. They'll like appear up here in this wall area, and he'll call them, and then you kind of have to fight them. So maybe I should just hang out a minute. Or not, he's dead from just auto-attacking half that time. See, I'm powerful, what can I say? So there's that guy. Next, moving right along, we go up the hallway here. Up this hallway. Yes, the Hall of Reflection. And it's our buddy the Lich King up here. Fighting Jaina. And we can jump in the fight. Pow. Get in there. Help out Jaina. She looks like she needs it. She's low on health. Too bad I can't throw her a heal, or else I would. And then, bam! She ice blocks him. Just like that. I didn't know mages had a freezing trap, but okay. Whatever that's called, I don't play a hunter. Oh, she needs to be talked to. Talked to. She needs to be talked to in order to push this forward. So I guess I do have a moment to explain this. This is going to be pretty trivial. I do cut through the trash here pretty easy, so it's not going to be as dramatic as you may remember it from back in the day. What's going to happen is he's going to break out of his ice block, and he's going to chase us down this area. And we're trying to escape, essentially. And he's going to keep blocking us in. He's going to keep casting these ice walls that we can't get past. And then he's going to summon a bunch of ads that we have to deal with. And at the same time, I have to protect Jaina, who is trying to break each ice wall that he puts up. So it's kind of a whole spiel of things going on. So you'll see it happen in action. There will be no shortage of things that are going on. But since I can cut through the trash so quickly, he gets pretty far behind. Usually what would happen in groups back in the day, if you weren't geared, bam. And we can't get through that. At least not right this moment. So she has to cast her spell. Whatever spell it is, must be a break ice block spell. It's a channeled spell, and it must be a 30-second cast. So lay down a consecrate, because these ghouls that come up, it's a great way to pick them up. They will start fighting whoever the hell they want to. And then these guys are casters, kind of a pain in the ass. And that's it for the first group. Again, it's kind of a phase thing, except there's no phases up top. But it is kind of a phase thing. So he'll throw up another ice wall, and then he'll slowly walk this way, all dramatic. And he'll summon more ads, and he'll keep doing that. And we'll just rinse and repeat until we're at the very end. And that's how this works. So you can see that the ghouls, they jump right in, and I'm going to let them there. Okay. So the consecrate is going to pick them up automatically. They tend to not aggro the tank right away, so the consecrate helps. And these big guys, they will throw up on everybody, just like that. And that does a good bit of damage and puts that poisonous dot on you. Come here, buddy. Click on him. And these are casters, obviously. They'll just sit back and cast Shadow Bolt. And I do have some time. Come on, Lich King. You're so slow, man. And there's another ice wall. See, he gets pretty far behind. Usually, when you did this instance back in the day, your DPS was pretty low, and you weren't normally geared. And the Lich King, it would take you longer to then cut through the trash, obviously. And the Lich King would have time to catch up to you, essentially. And if he does catch up to you, you pretty much get one shot. He's surrounded by this aura. You can kind of see it out there, that wavy aura thing going on. He will pretty much one-shot you out there. So let's kill the caster first. Turn the big guy away. Turn this guy away. We don't want to poison everybody. We can cleanse that, though. Okay, okay. And you can see that the trash does start to build up over time. He will summon more and more trash, but I cut through it so fast that I sound like a broken record. I keep repeating myself, but just trying to explain what's going on here. So he's going to throw up another ice wall. Or not. Oh, he already did. I didn't see it. Tricky Lich King. You tricky guy. So sneaky. And you can see how far behind he is at this point, so it's kind of a waiting game. I can go meet the trash. I can go meet it there, but it is probably easier if I just do this. how. These guys are non-elite right here. Very easy to cut through. And here we go. See, now the trash moves fast, though. The trash moves fast. Oh, no. That's not what we wanted. So the trash moves fast, but Mr. Lich King does not. So that's why it's a little less dramatic. It'd be better if he moved a little bit faster. Or if he moved based on your progress. Like, if his speed was based on your progress, I think that would be... would have the potential to make things more dramatic. So, try to do is heal myself here. You can see that the Raging Ghouls, they all flew in and they went after my healer right away, but then I healed myself to try to pull aggro back to myself. Again, self-healing coming in handy. Coming in handy. And it's not like that's something unique to the Paladin. I mean, I think every tank class has a self-heal at this point, right? Right. So, this is it. Here comes Mr. Lich King. But it looks like a dead end. This is not good. Jaina. What are we going to do? We're just going to fight this guy here? Well, I'll get behind you, and you just, you still haven't healed yourself, so, nope, doesn't work. And we're going to die. Oh, but there's the airship to save the day. Oh, snap. Who's excited now? Who's excited? Fire! Get him! All this magic we had couldn't kill him, but these cannons will. And it collapses in on him. And that's the end of the Halls of Reflection. That's it. The rubble clears here in a moment, and the Lich King is nowhere to be found. Obviously, he's retreated into his citadel. But while that is the end of the instance, he still does give you loot. It's up here on the ship in a treasure chest. And you're caught. Okay. But that's it. That's it, guys. That is the end of the... My inventory is obviously full again. This is the end of the Icecrown Citadel 5-man heroics. This is the end of the Wrath portion of Multiboxing with MiRai. It has been quite the journey so far. Throughout all this, it's been a lot of nostalgia, a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. Whether you picked it up in the middle, whether you watched from the beginning, very cool. Hopefully you got something out of this. Entertainment, knowledge, something along those lines. But thank you again for watching. And now I have to eventually level this team up to do Cataclysm stuff. Or maybe I'll look into raiding. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds? We shall find out. But thank you for watching, and see you guys.